Hey traders, happy Tuesday. Good to see y'all. We had a little rally today in crypto. Oh man, just holding, I don't know, it's a local low, right? Local low from August 12th, August 19th. You held it. Traders settled up higher than that level and you rallied to the next level, 47K. It's not a joke. 47K is real. April 25th this year, right here. This wick low. You're at it. You break that, you go to 50K, no problem. Look at history, man. I mean, between 47K and 50K, there's very little price action correlation besides straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Maybe straight up again. It's a very real possibility. If it broke 47K, that's where it could be headed. Same time, if it can't break it, then you're going right back down to 44K. It's pretty easy, right? To know the levels where we are on Bitcoin, right? Can y'all hear me? Audio okay? Decibels good? Not shadow banned today, so turning on a little music. That's definitely not going to be hard copyright or anything like that. Okay, yeah, I get it. I understand. I know what you're hoping. I hope not either, but at the same time, it's like if we're shadow banned yesterday when there was no music at all, it can't be the music. I complained to YouTube support. They looked into it. They said they couldn't find anything, but that normally they resolve the issue. They won't tell me that the algorithm was doing what it was doing. I don't think they can. They have to lie to you. So anyway, I'm not even trying to talk about it. I'm trying to just look at the charts, right? And it's not worrying about it because that's what causes me. You think charts cause me stress? Never. Looking at charts is cathartic for me. It's like stress relieving. But then we mix in this whole weird YouTube shadow banning crap, then just anxiety everywhere. It makes me a worse streamer. So I'm trying to like not think about it and just go, all right? So that's it. Break 47K, we can go up another $3,000 to go test 50K. You break 50K the next time, my God, man. Could be time to go 58K finally. Hold on. Yeah, some coins doing things today. All right, let's go to the daily real quick. Bullish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted. 1 hour, 48 minutes till confirmed engulfing candle. Nothing wrong with seeing bullish engulfing candles, man. You know what can happen when those occur. And then we look at the, look at the title of the stream. It's imminent. It's coming. It'll be here probably by open today. When the new candle opens, this 50-day moving average is going to bullishly cross over the 200-day simple moving average. It's coming. And it could be in 1 hour, 48 minutes, just like that. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll be live that long, with the way things have been going. But hey, I'm just here to give you the updates. That's something for you to be aware of as a market participant. It's a lagging indicator. It's not really that crazy, but it is something that does occur. It is a natural occurrence on assets that eventually have really nice uptrends that are long sustaining. Same time, you can get bullish, golden crosses, bullish crossovers, and then immediate failure and go into a death cross again. That can happen too. So you can't hold too much weight on it, but it's something to note. Whatever, man. All right, that's a pretty big deal. Hold on a sec, man. Yeah, change it up.
Hey guys, this is my new set.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you get what's going on. Bullish and golden candle with a golden cross combination occurring possibly by the beginning of the new day in 1 hour 46 minutes. That's really cool. All right, so Bitcoin daily, 4 hour, weekly. Someone brought this up and I thought it was pretty friggin' interesting. I don't know why mine's not looking like this. Someone had their, dang, what were they looking at? With they thought it said the 50 on theirs. Well, anyway, nothing. I guess I'm crazy. Yeah, that bearish engulfing candle last week, and you're holding above that candle low close from February 22nd, 45,235. I think it's pretty important to hold that. So if you're talking about levels, pay attention to 45,235 on the weekly. You're above it. Nice. All right, let's go to Ethereum. That is outperforming Bitcoin. Yeah, outperforming Bitcoin. How do we know? Dude, we look at the dates. We look at August 26th. We look at August 19th. All right, you see this low and then this low, and then you see now recently, locally in September, we're making very real, discernible higher lows than those lows. And then we go to Bitcoin, it's not like that. Bitcoin's making lower lows than its lows from August 30th to 27th. Let's go, Michael, man. Thank you, dude. Thanks, dude.
Michael Parker tipped $100. Just checking in for support. I love TA.
Yeah, I love TA too, man. That's what it's really all about. You know, none of this other crap that's been causing me lots of stress and anxiety lately. So just don't hinder me and everything will be okay. Thanks, dude, for the 100. So something interesting happening locally, 33.29, that high from August 13th, 14th, 16th, 23rd. Well, you're trying to break back above it in the past 8-12 hours. Not making higher highs and not making higher lows locally yet. But again, all right, so we talked about the idea, the low, the lower low, then the lowest low, slightly, it's about the exact same low. And then you made higher levels relative strength, it was like, and lower levels of negative, it was like triple bullish divergence on both oscillators. So it's like sellers are looking really kind of exhausted here. And that was literally kind of the same analysis yesterday. We just marked up, almost 3% since then. So nice to see this holds. You go to the daily, it looks really nice. It's starting to, it's like, you can clearly see the lows, the higher lows. This reminds me, it's very similar in my opinion to just that time back in April where you had a really nice run up to 2,500, you sold off, you hit an old level from February that was once resistance became support a couple times. It's seeming similar to like old resistance is support multiple times. And on the second time, on the multiple time where it became multiple, it's higher levels than the first time. So that to me, just the price action seems very strong on Ethereum, even after reacting near the pattern completion zone of this bearish, very large bearish shark pattern. So again, to me, it's like, the questions are, it's tough when you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, when you're looking at Ethereum dominance, because Bitcoin dominance is at a level where it's like, yeah, you could start reacting. Bitcoin could start outperforming the whole market again, right? 886, and it's the 886 of the major 886. And it's like, how in the world could Ethereum outperform if Bitcoin dominance is gonna rally, right? I'm just talking about this here. Bitcoin dominance at a very major level. It looks like it's trying to start its reaction at the 886. Doesn't it seem that way, kind of? Because it's like, if this doesn't hold, then it's going down to the 113% retrace most likely. And that means altcoins will really outperform Bitcoin for a little bit longer. But you just can't ignore this. And it's the context of where this is, right? From the all-time low, January 2018, to the highest high afterward, January 6th of this year, right? 88% retrace. At the 88% retrace, you are painting an XABCD that, is value M-shaped formation. It's tough to be bearish on Bitcoin dominance with what we know about Fibonacci, right? It's tough, man. Really tough. No, it's just a reaction low. Could run up and then fail and then sell off to the 113% retrace, right? To the outer threshold of this structure, 886 to a 113. It's not exactly 886 all the time. So that's something to keep in mind. And then you go to Ethereum dominance. This is what's tough, because it's like, this is saying that maybe Bitcoin might be, taking back some market cap dominance percentage points, right? But then you go to Ethereum dominance and it's like, dang, man. Ethereum's like in this parabolic uptrend, and like at this major inflection point, there is absorption going on, kind of with higher lows. So there's accumulation with a sell wall. We've seen what these things can do. You know, they can fail. They can sell off. This demand line may not hold. It's just sitting there hugging it, not really showing too much of an edge. Maybe a little bullish convergence on Ethereum dominance, but you know, could come down to the 200-day moving average if Bitcoin starts going, like outperforming Ethereum. But if Ethereum is to continue rallying and outperforming Bitcoin, then it's going to go test 20% of the overall crypto market cap dominance. If it ever breaks that, it's going to have a real nice fast run up to 25%, 24.87%. So and you can imagine where the price is going to be on Ethereum US dollar if this thing breaks out. It's kind of right. So you understand, like, not my concerns, but my kind of like confusion on like, dang man, Bitcoin dominance looks good, but dang, this Ethereum dominance looks okay too. So I'm always probably, you know, if you put a gun in my head and you're like, what would you pick? You know, would you pick a deep 88% retrace M-shaped formation that's also at an 88% retrace at the 88% retrace, or a continuation and a parabolic uptrend? I'm probably gonna go with the, just me, I like value and 886s within 886s. They seem like the lower risk plays, but this could just as easily just keep pumping, man, and going nuts. And you know, a measure move's probably going to take you to 25% anyway. So, so now we would look at Ethereum to Bitcoin and see that it's you know, still kind of underperforming since it hit the pattern completion zone of the bearish bat pattern, selling off near at session lows today. No edge at all currently, no edge. So this could continue to slump, and maybe if this pattern's very real and it was, you know, gonna play out more severely where it takes us back down to the bottom of the major range, then you could think that the Bitcoin dominance makes the most sense, where Bitcoin would begin to outperform Ethereum substantially for a little while at least, right? Something in the air, something in the water. Yep, that's right, dude. Oh man, thanks everyone, Coffee Man, for the care package. Got me some. I think it's Kenyan, or maybe Ethiopian. I can't remember which one you sent me. Sent me a couple ones, but really good as always. Man, with this machine, the coffee machine, dude, it's like you can really tell the difference in the beans. Yeah, I don't think I could really, the Keurig, it doesn't do justice. It doesn't extract the beans well enough than the miel or whatever I'm using. So this isn't really that great for Ethereum to Bitcoin. If this really performs well, if this bearish pattern performs well in a sell-off, then Bitcoin would be outperforming Ethereum for a while. Okay. All right, so that was Bitcoin, Ethereum to Bitcoin, Ethereum dominance, Bitcoin dominance. Let's look at total real quick. Do I even have total up right now? Crap. I don't have total up right now. Let me just pull it up here. Total, you know, the huge bearish shark pattern, almost hit a 50% retrace on the bullish 5-0. Hanging in there, just hanging above $2 trillion like it was nothing. It looks kind of a little bit more similar to Ethereum than it does Bitcoin, right? Where like you're making on the daily higher lows. Traders are settling up at higher prices than they were just a couple weeks ago. You can see that, those lows, and now higher lows. And above 2 trillion again, still. So maybe sandwiched between that psychological area and 2.2, or yeah, 2.21 to 2.3 trillion. So if you like the argument could be presented here. I mean, really, it could be presented here that locally, same way we're kind of looking at Ethereum, you got just like a low on price, then a slightly higher low, and then a slightly higher low again. So it's like you just keep making higher lows, and every time you make these higher lows, you're making lower levels on the relative strength index. And I mean, kind of, it's this is not mature enough, I don't think. I think you need some more histogram wicks that are, you know, waning on the negative momentum, right? Because yesterday was at its highest point. Today it's finally waning, right? So I don't know if it's even strong enough quite yet or developed enough to say hidden bullish divergence in the MACD, but you get kind of where I'm going with this. It's kind of interesting. Yeah? Okay, there's your total. All right, let's go to Cardano, the third largest crypto. It's not able to hold on, man. Yeah, it's really a drag. It's barely holding above the old highest candle close of all time at $2.30, right? You can't hold it. Tweezer top end, lower high, not a good area. I mean, like it's like maybe if it held and began its ascent, but it seems like it's already attempted a rally and failed. Bad. 2 days in a row, the same high. That's tweezer top-ish action. So now you're selling off from there. Your negative momentum is beginning to build again, and it seems like that hidden bullish divergence argument is starting to get weaker, if not completely not real right now. So it's just, you understand it's not at value areas. It's still at pretty high premium areas where it ran up a crap load, right? From the low July 21st to its all-time high. It went up 200% in 43 days. That's just not a value area ever, even if maybe it successfully back tests that old all-time high as support and begins to run again. You see what I'm saying? So cool, you know, congrats Cardano for hitting all-time highs recently, but just kind of looking a little weak right now at a major inflection point where if you don't hold it, the target below 230 is 188. Okay, let's move on to Binance Coin, the 5th largest crypto. I think that's still the case behind Tether. That might have changed. Man, it's been so close with those. Give me a sec. Yeah, Binance is number 4 again, right? Dude, they're literally the same amount of market cap by less than $1 billion. So they're going, you know, back and forth. What, it's like Pluto and Neptune or something, you know, in the solar system. They occasionally switch. Where is it though? I'm watching this. All right, Binance, it's holding. It's trying to hold. Let me just get rid of this for now. This is the same wave and it's still valid. I mean, the target eventually is 600 to 637 eventually. So what is it doing? Just, you can clearly see a candle high close from May 26, right? Candle or wick high from June 14th. You're trying to hold that level as support. You're also trying to hold the 200-day simple moving average as support. You also recently had a death cross and you then ended up having a golden cross, right? This one has a successful golden cross at the beginning of the month, just 2 weeks ago. Lagging indicator, right? Lagging indicator. It was all the way up here when that happened. Oh my God, dude, it's gonna go to the moon. Not always the case, but it came back down to those moving averages, just holding on to them, regarding them. There's not really much of any edge right now. But anything above 377 is really good on BNB. Don't think you want to break that. You break that 332 to 350 fast, and then below that, ooh, look out. Could be a lot further down, a lot more downside potential below 332. So, okay, they hit the 618, topped out there, but the top, it's okay. What's the next price action? All right, it probably ends up making a higher low than the previous discernible swing low from July 20th. All the way down to 260, it makes a higher low, and then the continuation occurs to the upside. Runs to test 500 again, breaks it, then heads to those deeper retrace areas where it makes way more sense for an asset to majorly reverse, right on huge wave structures like bearish bat patterns, bearish sharp patterns. Okay. Oh, guess what, dude? If you were H-bar, hey man, H-bar, it sucked for a long time, but it really did the things that we look for here before it went upward. You can't argue with that, and that's why you're here. That's because we're trying to, you know, the more you do this stuff, the more you look at it, the better you're going to be able to identify the things that the composite operator looks for before he longs, okay? And I think there are multiple ones that are doing so. This could be one. I mean, like, really, Binance back testing May 26th high as support and June 15th high as support. That might be it. I mean, really good things happen when assets run up and then back test levels as support. They can. That doesn't mean it's gonna moon. It just means it very well could. This could be a level that is lower risk for a re-entry for, you know, the continuation of this whole wave, this C to D wave that normally ends at 786s, 886s. Okay. Anyway, so those are your top 4. Oh man, should I do this? Should I even do this, man? Look at XRP, which is technically the 6th largest crypto in the world. It had its own golden cross on the 1st of September, chat. Golden cross. But it didn't matter, right? Golden cross happened, and then just a few days later, boom goes the dynamite. But somehow, some way, XRP is trying to hold this inflection point that is super important, man. I do not want to break this.
Ray, what's up, dude? Hope all is well at your new place, man. Ran across Vuzi today. Can you check it out? The weekly has a nice ice line around $10 with hidden bullish divergence, but may take a little longer to play out. Curious your thoughts on it, brother.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Vuzi, dude. I don't know, stocks, man. I was scanning stocks for a while today, and I am just not impressed. I just don't. It's like the ones that are kind of have been at like lower risk areas, maybe. No one's buying them. They're just not being bought. They just keep bleeding out and dumping, falling below major inflection points all across this market, the underperformers. And then you look at the outperformers that are just stupidly high. It just makes me just not like it. There are not many stocks right now that I'm so super hyped about. I mean, I think there are some cryptos that look better than any stocks right now. Based on like daily, weekly, monthly timescales, yeah. Like better value, better strategic entries, yeah. What's up, NWB, man? SNX look great, poised again for higher prices, man. Yeah.
Noise! Hey Mitch, how's SNX looking?
We'll look at it. Thank you, man. Okay, so you get it holding on, XRP holding on that 50-day moving average. Holding on to the inflection point of 106.7. You're just barely above it, man. If this holds 150, 165, 190, maybe $2, right? Doesn't hold, it could be going back down to 70 cents, man. So just understand the levels, all very important, okay? That was your 5th largest crypto. And then we gotta look at, you got to, man. These days we have to. Solana down 14% after hitting that 4236 fib extension, man. There was nowhere else you could go, man. Hit $200, hit 220, and then is dumping. And this is what we talked about. There was no structure, no structural development, no critical supports that one could look at for a back test. Nothing, man. Look at that. It's above the 20 moving average. Hadn't even tested the 20 moving average. My God, since like freaking July 29th. It's just way out there, man. So still no action to take on this asset that did make a name for itself on this run and is one of the largest cryptos in the world based on market cap now, even after this major sell-off. Good news, I guess, on the daily, there really wasn't major bearish divergence of any kind. I mean, maybe some Class C bearish divergence on the RSI, and definitely not the MACD. Just showing negative momentum today for the first time since July 23rd, man. Wow, what a run. But all things come to an end eventually, especially in crypto, altcoins, in bold, when I say that, all right? So, Solana crashed today, congestion troubles or whatever. Yeah, that's gonna help with dumping it. Is it coordinated? Okay, so good job, Solana men. But on the other side of the coin, there's another star, a rising star, and it's called DOT. Yeah, DOT is the 8th largest crypto in the world. Based on CoinMarketCap, that was doing some incredible technical things, right? I mean, every day we're looking at this asset, and anything above 27.50 is bullish as F till $40. At $40, we don't know. We just know it's a major inflection point. Today it's bullish engulfing. I mean, you got an hour, 25 minutes. You got to wonder, will it run up? Make sure this is pinpoint accurate here. I mean, $40 psychological, but let's be real about the candle high close, that initial one. It's a little bit lower. Right there. It's really 39.61, okay, where traders settled up at their highest point for the first time ever, February 21st, okay? I mean, that's like the target. It's been the target. Nothing's changed above 27.50. That's where you go, and it's almost there. And man, look at in the end, the local hidden bullish divergence that Ethereum's showing right now. Okay, so very good. All right, so let's see here. We got, let's take a look, you know. This was nice, you know. I love it when this happens sometimes, but we look at futures chart, the top or the left side of your screen, that's top left, it's the S&P 500 futures, Dow Jones futures bottom left. Then you got Ethereum futures in top right, Bitcoin futures bottom right. And I love that, man. Look at that complete divergence where the index funds didn't do well today at all, as the crypto market did very well, at least the major names. So good to see that. People are getting real nervous, man. S&P 500. We'll get to this request. And people are starting to, I'm seeing it like kind of everywhere now. People are plotting, anchoring like this. I understand why they do that. It makes sense, sure. It's like tons of price action is converging, squeezing in, getting closer and closer to that apex if you plot it this way. And it's not really a good thing. Not really a good thing. There's no edge. There's nothing implying upside right now. Not yet. I mean, like, it could if it starts pivoting tomorrow or something, but you close that you did finally fill the gap. That's confirmed. So, you know, August 20th gap is filled. And if you don't hold that, then you'll probably be going to 43.92 and you'll be breaking the demand line that goes back to, you know, April of last year, not this year. So a lot of people saying, hey, correction's coming. I mean, it's really tough calling tops, man. It really is. But it's understandable for people to be talking about a correction because there's just so little value everywhere. Everything's been bought. I mean, so many things have like made their moves since the COVID crash. Everything's up substantially. I mean, I closed out my target position today from the COVID crash today. Huge P&L. I don't know, man. Like, things are just starting to, we're going into that last quarter. I'm not saying I'm scared or anything. I'm just, you know, I'm taking profits. I've been taking profits on some things that have made a lot of money in the past year and a half. Yeah, year and a half, a little over a year and a half now. So, yeah, man, just we'll see what happens. Money printer could very well just keep going burr. I don't think they're gonna taper. Didn't they announce they're buying bonds or something again today? No tapering.
Can we take a look at Neo? Please and thanks.
What's up, David, man? Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Neo. That, it had that crazy run. Dude, Neo. All right, so maybe what we should do today, after I get through these requests, if I get through them, we got to look at the monthly. And this is what I was talking about, why I like some cryptos better than stocks. Yeah. On like, talking like maybe investments, but it's really just you're playing the technicals in a position trade. It's like, where are you parking your cash for 6 months? Some of it anyway. And you'd be looking at the monthly and you'd say, oh my God, why would I not take a chance on that the way it looks on the chart? What we know about accumulation, right? And patrons, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's your S&P. I mean, Dow Jones, down almost percent, dumping lowest lows you've seen on the lowest close on the daily you've seen on the Dow Jones since July 20th. All right, we talked about a lower high confirmation. Talked about you're back inside the range, and the range is wide. I mean, like the bottom of the range is like $33,700. So a bearish engulfing candle confirmed today. Negative momentum has hit its highest level since when? June 22nd. So it just doesn't really look good, right? Every time we look at this, it's just a high, hit the 127 extension, nice. Pull back, attempted a rally. Market participants pushed this asset up to see if we can keep it going, but there were less market participants in the end that owned this asset than they did the time before. That's what a lower high is, distribution. So, and it's like, unfortunately, confirmation, right? One high, you don't know. No one knows. Second high, market participants know. They're like, dang, man, we got to take heed of that. That's a confirmation high. And the confirmation high is lower than the initial high. That's bad. It's not
Anonymous
a good thing.
tips
It maybe
$21.
like, dude, assets will
Hi,
pivot,
Mitch,
running it.
please.
It's just,
Can we take a look at Hater stock?
right? Aren't you here? And we are here to like hone our skills in identifying price action, the psychology of the buyers and sellers based on the highs and lows. Yeah, and that's what it's about. So that's all you can say is going on right now on the Dow Jones. Yeah, dude, some healthcare stocks looking bad today, man. UNH, holy crap, look out. What, McDonald's looks good though. Oh God. Maybe it's because everyone's gonna start be working there now again or something. All right, so that's your Dow Jones. I mean, let's just get through it. NASDAQ, so it dumped today too. It hit its, not as bad as Dow Jones. It hit its lowest level, its lowest close since August 26th. And I think it could continue down to maybe test 14,800 for the first time ever. Market participants on this index fund have never back tested 14,800, which was one time, multiple times, all-time highs, right? It's never been regarded as support. So market participants may very well want to see if this support could hold technically. So that means there would still be downside potential of 1.61%. Ooh, I know it's not like crazy. It's an entire index fund though, man. All right. So,
Noise!
Glad seeing you good spirits today. Keep killing it with
hey,
high
look, I'm
quality
not shadow
TA
banned.
content.
Look what happens, Larry. Imagine telling me that
0.0042580
there's no such thing
BTC.
as shadow ban and it's not real. Like that's what YouTube support told me. Look at my concurrent viewership. Look at everything. People can find me. They can search for Bitcoin Live, and I exist. They're just gaslighting. They have an algo and they have to lie about it. They're lying about it to their creators. Okay. Anyway, they found no problems. Anyway, so let's look at the Russell 2000. We'll move on. Yeah, bearish Gartley, and you hit your lowest candle low close since August 20th. Right at that demand line. Right at the demand line, probably going back down to 2135, and the bottom of the range is 2070, 2085. Gross, man. After a nice run, look what's happening. Is this Wyckoff distribution? It's something. It's either reaccumulation or distribution. So I'm just, wow, man, what a nice
Good
run.
evening,
but-
Mitch.
What's up, Krezer? Thanks for the 5, man. Good evening. Thanks, dude. All right. Still above the 200-day moving average, whatever. Those are your index funds. Let's look at gold real quick. Real quick, man. All right. So it's still holding 1,800. Oh, my God. It's still doing it. 1,800. You know what it is. We're just going to keep going there. You just got to look at the weekly. All right. The weekly is what will set you free on gold. The highest candle close back from November 11th. Or, I'm sorry, November 7th, 2011. All right, that's the big area. You're above it right now. Holy crap. Above it's
Hope you
not
are
much
good,
anything
boss.
until $1,900.
Can we take a look at OMG when you have chance looks ready? If it's already been requested, then that. Bless.
Man, no one requested OMG. We'll look at it though. All right, thank you, man. Okay, so bearish golden candle last week, but holding above the critical level, that's what matters the most. You're above that, you got to be bullish. Below it, yeah, it's harder to be bullish. You cannot ignore this legendary sized bullish hammer pattern. Textbook, no shadow on the top. It's beautiful. I don't even know if I've ever seen a hammer that beautiful before, especially on a $10 trillion market cap asset, which is gold. Don't ignore it, because this thing eventually 1900, 1955, 2000, and then 2500, you know, all-time highs. It's been in a correction for over a year now. Dang, Michael Parker, let's go, dude.
Michael Parker tipped $200. If you're not in the Patreon, you are not investing in yourself. TA School of Mitra is at your fingertips.
Thank you, dude, for the 300 on the day. Session top Jesus by far. I really appreciate it, man. Much love. Michael Parker understands what's going on with crypto right now, where it's not bad. It's not really too bad. I think there's more opportunity in crypto than there is stocks right now. We'll look at that. Let's get to these requests though. Okay, I just wanted to across the markets, right? It's like kind of a thing. We like respect the technical analysis. Don't respect crypto. Don't respect stocks. Don't respect commodities. Respect it all. Respect the charts. Respect the TA. All right. So let's see. What was that first request, man?
Hit the like button to spread the TA.
Bergman Club, thanks, dude. For the $4.19, you were 1 penny shy of Elon Musk, man. But maybe that's
in the mix.
even more Elon of you than just standard 420. Thanks, dude. All right, so this is a pretty simple chart to look at. I mean, very simple. It's over, dude. It's lit. Vuzi is literally over on the weekly, grub man. The composite operator acquired his position at the best level ever at 160. He ran this thing up. It broke out of the range. It went back to 2011. And what did it do after the breakout? It appreciated in value 233% in 112 days. And now it's correcting. So no action to take at all till 980. Yeah, there's a wick here. Congratulations on your one wick that's been regarded once in history. I wouldn't be looking long this thing. It's over. Like that was it, dude. Right there. That was your chance. Vuji should have been requested in COVID crash times, or even whatever, August 2020, January or June 2020, right? I mean, these are the levels. Oh, low risk. It's at an inflection point from 2011, 2013. Okay. Springing. Never back tested the spring, but still near the low risk area where smart money would acquire their position. Now smart money's out and they're probably continuously selling off quietly their position, and it could go much lower to at least go test the range. We're talking 980. There's still 15% more downside before it sees that high from 2011, 2013, 2016. No thank you, dude. I look at the weekly on this and I want to vomit. Thanks, man. Sorry. I wish I had better news. All right, so the next one was, dude, this one's awesome. This one's like poised for greatness. I think we're talking 65% upside potential on SNX if it can break $14. Man, absorption of the remaining supply looks almost evident here, right? Because every time it hits it sells off, it makes higher lows.
Could you please take a look at strong/USDT for us, Mitch? Legend.
Yes, sire. We'll look at Strong, some S coin that projects that it's strong or something. Okay. We'll be the judge of that, okay? So, again, if this asset or win, because it almost looks like it's a win now, when it breaks that $14 resistance, the minimum upside potential is 61%. Straight up, straight down, straight up. Almost straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. That's pretty much the only history you have between $14 and $22 is straight up and down. So you understand a very strong looking asset right now that could be on the cusp of more major upside. Long-term uptrend. That's it, dude. Thanks for the 400 likes. Let's go, dude. Very good. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's unbelievable what happens when I'm not shadow banned. I know, it's like absolutely crazy. It's like the world is the universe. I don't know. It's great.
Can we look at Pia? Broke out a falling wedge with hidden bullish divergence playing out on the weekly. Bless, Thanks for being here. Fire, hit that like chat.
Thank you, PK. Yeah, we'll look at PYR for sure. Ethereum's close. It's trying to break a local supply line. It's not though. Like people say, dude, I have this thing up on my big screen TV, my 55-inch up here, above everything, and it's like zoomed in on Ethereum. Because I own a lot of Ethereum. Because Ethereum looks unreal. It just looks better than Bitcoin, technically. It's above the high from August 14th. It's above all that resistance, you know. It looks really good, man. The daily hidden bullish divergence in development. So I'll keep my eye on it. Positive momentum's building. Your RSI on 4 hours 55. There's a lot of upside if it breaks out, dude, on Ethereum. And it's almost like a dragon. It's like a bullish dragon of some sort, kind of. Anyway, so what was the next request? Neo. Yeah, Neo. We gotta look at this one, not just on 4-hour daily timescales, even weekly.
Noise!
Forgive it.
Hey man, can we look at Q&T? Thanks, smile. 0.006068048.
Q&T, yeah, dude, we'll look at it. Thanks, Anonymous, for the Ethereum contribution. Look, he's getting me to FOMO before breakout. Local breakout. So I'm just trying to get these, I thought I had done this. Clean it up some, but these are all like important lines here. They're all from history. 5820, you wouldn't even think it's really a big deal, but dang, man, it was a really big deal in May and June and August and September of this year. So it's all about 5820. It's holding on to what level though? Holding on to these lows from April of 2018. That's what it's trying to do right now. If this holds 5820, then 7725. This is like, okay, so yeah. What a deep retrace. This is an XABCD. I have it plotted. I have all of them plotted, right? Let me just do it for you so you can see. But you all understand like there's a trend happening and it's across all the markets. It's an 88% retrace, a complete reset in a long-term uptrend. The trend, right, the COVID crash, $6. $6 Neo. And then like July of that year, 940. Oh my God, it like almost doubled in value. Not quite. All right, then a higher low in November, same low in January, and then the big run began. The huge M shape happened, and then what happened? A reset, a higher low in June of this year than you had seen in December of last year. You confirmed the bottom on the second low, and now you'll probably eventually, even if it doesn't hold here and sells off further, it's probably gonna make a higher low than $27 based on the trend, and eventually 77, 90, 108, but eventually 136, 140 again if it's going to hit those aggressive targets. Bitcoin's over 47,000. It's breaking that April 25th wick low right now. Trying to break an inflection point on the chart. Really,
Thanks,
right now.
Mitch. Can you check out Polygon, Matic, as well, please?
Yeah. Why not, man? Thank you. Polygon. What happened to the... Dang, that's a short set. Okay, so Neo, it's not even the daily, it's the monthly. The monthly, though, is kind of like, did it play out? It kind of did play out already. Okay. It kind of like, dude, it went to 140. It went and almost tested the highest monthly candle close of all time of 146. That's what's wild about it. Yeah, then the reset happened, the 88% retrace from the previous low. Everything's reset. It's at 57 on the RSI on the monthly. And just indecision. So this one's probably not the best example, I guess, because of the insane run-up buying climax it had. But I think above $50 could be really, really good for more upsides. Or at least to go test $97 again. Okay. Let's go to the next request. It was... Whoa, dude. Wow, what a monthly. Oh, this one, man, I don't know. It's like, nah, we've been here before. Inflection point was 946 to 1078. Going back 2019, and yeah, multiple times 2019. 2020 was created. So it fell below it, gap down, abysmal earnings, I guess. It was showing divergence, and then earnings just ruins everything. Okay, so it's like, all right, it fell below the inflection point, and earnings was coming up. That's like asking for death. Death happened, made a 95, 96% retrace from its all-time low, and it's finally reacted. And now it's trying to it's down 39% today. It's still above 1078 though, so just watch the levels. There's no action to take on this asset right now. But if you were in on this and you took the 39% loss today, but maybe you were in earlier and you're not dead, pay attention to 946, 1078. That's kind of everything. All right. Nothing to do, man. It couldn't even go test the 200-day moving average when it ran up insanely. All right, so I don't know what to tell you. It reminds me, what other one? GSAT today got wrecked too, like down 29% or something at an 886, of course, reacted. Just nothing really to look at here. So above 1078, 946, it could be okay. Build a gap, certainly. Okay, next one. This is one we're gonna look at the monthly because it's unreal. Now, maybe like, look, dude, this is OMG, a Misago, the US dollar above an unbelievable level, where historically we did a deep analysis on this yesterday. OMG is above $7.71 to $8. That is a level that historically is one of the most important levels that exists on this chart by far. Nothing even comes close actually, except maybe 20 bucks, 18 bucks up here. Based on what we know about the price action correlation to this price, if the asset breaks it back tested once, maybe even twice, the upside is insane every single time. But if it ever uses the area as resistance, it could be equally as devastating, right? Not good, bad. So what is it doing currently for the first time since 2018? It is regarding $8 as support again on the daily. Again, first time in multiple years this has happened. So if you're above $8, $7.71 to $8, bullish is F. You have to be bullish based on what we know about what's occurred when this area has been regarded as support. It goes to unreal levels. So maybe that changes. Maybe it reverses. Hey, maybe it's double topping on the 4 hour or something like that. I don't care, man. $7.71 to $8, you have to be bullish. Look at the monthly. All right, look at this, dude. Look at this yesterday. I'm just like, all right. The monthly is in the midst of painting its highest monthly candle close since May of 2018. It's a continuation signal. That's so good, man. What's happening? All this accumulation here. Okay, Ethereum's breaking out, chat. Well, of its local structure, not like, oh my God. And it may pull back, I don't know. But this is just, look at the accumulation, man. Undeniable higher lows, and now, again, higher highs. We're talking if it closed in 16 days, if it closed right now, it would be consecutive higher highs, consecutive higher lows. Uptrend, undeniable. Highest monthly candle close of all time is around $20. That's probably the long-term target. Now you're gonna have to deal with $11.79 again on the way, but $20 is not that crazy of an idea to think about. And some of these other altcoins, Zcash, Dash, Band, holy crap, Band, man. Stronger than it was a few days ago, than a week ago, for real. All right, let's maybe we go just take a look at Ethereum. I'm just talking about this little supply line here locally is being breached. Number 3329, that candle high close from August 13th was broken and just back tested and is engulfing. Dang, man, we're working on a break hook and go combination right now above that level. You know, again, hour and 1 minutes, up and down we go. Bitcoin's volatile, isn't it? If anything, this would be like a bullish 3 drives versus someone said a 3 rising values. No, this would be a bullish 3 drives of some sort. I think it's not. It probably isn't. But you could just imagine 1, 2, 3 valleys, and they're all lower than the other, like on the wicks. That's 3 drive stuff. So yeah, I mean the upside, the target here. I mean, I'm thinking 3,800. 3,900, 38 to 3,900. That's, think about it. It's like bearish bat stuff. It is a dragon. Okay, I looked at it like a dragon, but look, man, if we're gonna look at it, this, it's either the 786 for it. I mean, again, it doesn't make sense to say the 786 because we know about it being a 50% retrace on B and a higher low on C. Scott Carney's teachings, man, the 886 is the target. Like that 3912 is your target here on Ethereum. Triple bullish divergence on both oscillators on the 4-hour, on the 3rd low. Okay, we understand, we're on the same page, we good. All right, it's not bad. Your math teacher's a no-coiner. Tell them to have fun staying poor. I don't think math teachers make you know, life-changing money, but they can grind it out for the rest of their lives if they want to, dude. And good luck on a math teacher's salary keeping up with the inflation. Good luck. Wow, dude. So we're sitting at session highs right now on Ethereum and Bitcoin, 47,263. Both are breaking levels, right? Let's go back to Bitcoin so you can see real quick what I'm talking about. This 47,034 area, it's a level. It's very real, but look how you really know. It's this wick low, that one time, April 25th. That's it. You're back above it. I think that's really good. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's real on the daily. Let's see. That wick, yeah, it's just the wick low, man. So at least until a candle low close is like 49K, $50,300 we said if you can get above this level. And wow, dude, are you talking the bullish engulfing candle that was in development is now strengthening by having a larger body? I'm down with that. And you know what that means? Like the higher this goes, the almost more certain it becomes that on the new day, we will get a golden cross. It will be happening. Dang. Juddy, that's awesome news, man. Thanks for letting me know. It's finally some good news, right? Finally someone in the chat saying something about me being discoverable and visible and all that stuff. That's great, man. It's almost always, you shut up, man. Very good. This is not really bad stuff going on at all. Here it is, dude. Let me just scale out so you can see the two moving averages. You see them? Candle's trying to hide them right there. They're almost touching. It's like the Michelangelo painting. You know what I'm talking about? Perfect. Okay. Good developments occurring on Bitcoin. Altcoins too. Okay, so what was the next request? But we were just coming back to it because there was kind of, you know, session highs. What we got? All right, next one. Only one exchange. Yeah, it certainly is strong. It did its own 4236 fib extension before reversing, but pivoting, making a higher low, and could be in the midst of making hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Very undeniable bullish engulfing candle in development on strong to the US dollar tether on KuCoin. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, like, probably X, A, B, C. Dang, man, you probably could have gotten away with looking at it maybe like this. Was this a Gartley? Dang, man. That could have been a freaking Gartley. Oh my God. It was a Gartley somehow with a reaction low reversal. Dang. I don't really like the context here, but it's kind of undeniable, right, that it did this. Right? It's just like a discernible swing low on the 4 hour was right there. Yeah, you see the run up, the sell off, and the pivot. So X, and then A, and then B, which is a 60% retrace, and then C, a 55% retrace, fine. And then D was the 786. Reaction low, reversal low, and now it's going. And your targets, if you're just talking about one harmonic, target on strong $600 and eventually 688. The CNA are aggressive targets for harmonics. So cool. Cool that this is happening on strong. It's up 16% almost today. Foghorn, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, that's your strong. Again, 600, 688. If it's gonna go hit the aggressive targets of the Gartley that happened. Wow. Definitely momentum Gartley, not a reversal Gartley. Dang, dude. There you go. All right, this next one's for Pierre. That's up 12.35% today. Guh in terms of being able to do anything with it. Now, yeah, man, it sprung. It back tested the spring back in August 19th, about a month ago. Yeah, this is good above $4. Finally catching a big pop today. Resistance wise, 535, right? Clearly see inflection there. But 628 would probably be the one above that. So cool. Yeah, anything above $4 could be really bullish here. I mean, to me, it's like, was it a shark? It looked like maybe you could have interpreted it as a shark. You have to go here. Nah, too deep there. I mean, if anything, it looked to me like a bat, but the bat failed, and then it went to 113% retrace. That's what I was thinking. A shark, maybe. You can't ignore that 113%, man. You can't ignore 113%, even on lower highs on C, because we saw what happened on some altcoins that did that too. So, an M shape, certainly some sort of M shape that's not formal, has manifested into a spring back test of spring of a critical level from May 11th, and you're above it, and anything above that you could run to the next levels where there might be inflection, where there might have been reversals in history. There's none until 535. So cool, it ran up, it was up much higher, 515, major pullback later in the day. That's your PYR. Yeah. We'll see. Next one. Next request was QNT. I thought I had more data on this. Hold on. Maybe I do somewhere. I do. I mean, kind of. It's really, really strong. Hey, Herman, man, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to send the Patreon. Thanks, man. That is single-handedly the best way to support this channel is by joining the Patreon, because you get so much out of it if you invest in yourself and you care about it. All right. And then, yeah, we got here's the Discord link if you want to join the Discord. It is free to join the Discord. There's educational resources in there. So if you're like dipping your toes in technical analysis, join the Discord, because like we got a category where it shows you what kind of books one should get if they're getting started and stuff. QNT, I don't like that. I don't like what's going on here. It's a lower high than the previous side, bearish and golden candle going on while Bitcoin's looking really good. You know, this is not. Hidden bullish divergence was going on. It played out. But remember, hidden bullish divergence, especially in the 4 hour, does not ensure on the attempted rally you're going to get a higher high. It didn't get it. So to me, extremely high risk. Extremely high risk on this one. Reminds me of one of stocks, man. So it's just like, there's your demand line probably. It's just an upsloping channel of some sort, isn't it? Yeah, just, this is not, it can keep going. Of course it could, but remember, it's just nothing here that really makes too much sense for a great long opportunity, because it's played out. So it's already mooned, and it's kind of on moon, but it's really struggling here. And kind of recently, When's the last time this asset made a discernible lower high? I mean, maybe here in August. Not really. Made the same high here. And it just doesn't do this very often, so I would take heed of a lower high after a really big run up already that happened while Bitcoin wasn't doing much of anything. So I don't think there's any action to take on QNT if you're wanting to take a long on it right now at a higher risk. Certainly
Think
no
about this
edge.
indices sell off and profits move into crypto.
Imagining. Real deal. Thanks for the 20. I mean, that'd be hilarious. It would literally be hilarious. Like, I would probably pee my pants if that happened. I don't know. Man. Okay. What was that next request? It was this one. I kind of like this one. It's kind of interesting. So Matic, yeah, really couldn't break 163, 170. Those major inflection points from May and June. Tried once, failed. Rallied, failed again. But now it's at another level. Let me just plot it for you. This is not a joke area on Matic. It's all about the levels, and you're at a level that it's tried once, rallied. Market participants had no idea that was the bottom. Second time testing it. The second time, bears are implying on the 4 hour they're exhausted. Class B, bullish divergence by the looks of it. Not just the MACD.
Noise!
Right, so there is an edge at an inflection
I know.
That's very real.
But would you mind checking out $XSBA? It's got some great catalysts coming up pending the $2 million CDC pilot's success.
Sure, Sean. Thanks for the 20, dude. Yep. So anyway, if this holds, if 120 to 124 holds, the target, of course, undeniably is going to be 163 to 170 again, okay? If this is a reaction low to an inflection point, a confirmation low to an inflection point, the target 163, doesn't it make sense? Straight up, straight down, 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 straight up, straight down. Why not up again? It could happen. That's the whole point. That is traditional technical analysis. What I'm showing you right here. Okay. So it seems like there's probably a greater chance than 50% that it would be going up to those levels next based on the 4 hour oscillator. Okay. And the confirmation low. Market participants now maybe know that the bottom's in. So they're going to be more confident placing bids here than the first time. And it's a dragon. I mean, it's like literally, well, like it's the dragon. It's a dragon. Here's the head, the spine, the foot, the second foot, the breakout, and you're working on the tail now, right?
Hi Mitch. Your TA on super please. It looks like there is some massive upside if it holds 70 cents as support. Is low liquidity a concern that it's too much of an A coin? Cheers.
Probably.
Rocket.
Probably crappy. I don't know, dude. Super. Yeah, dude. We'll look at super. Thanks. Okay, that's it. Your target on Matic is 163, and if one's trying to strategize or size at risk, I don't know, you might be a little too far off. We'll see. Could you get it? Would it be equitable? Dang, man, it'd be close. Maybe what you do is instead of going for 163, you go for that candle high close from August 21st. And then it is. It's like 3.2 to 1 reward to risk here. And, maybe one waits on the new day for a pullback or something. But
Been
that's
lurking and
kind
working
of
for
what
ages.
I'm talking
Been quiet.
about, right?
Would like your view yield USDT daily. Looks like a massive bat in some kind of 3 rising valleys with hidden bullish division. What you think?
I don't know, we'll look at it. I think you did. Okay, so he doesn't understand. It's not about knowing where the asset's going next. Because I don't know if 120 is going to hold, but I certainly know I want nothing to do with this asset below 120 because straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. So it goes straight down to 94 cents again below 120. Easy. So that's a lot of downside potential and percentage points. So that's it, man. That's how one would probably size this up as a trade. Okay? You got freaking jets outside. Moon boys coming in. You don't hear that? right, next request. Espresso, it's the Espresso group. I don't know, I've been here before. It's that one dude talking about critical areas, December 2019, that first time ever. Trying to hold it. Down almost 6% today. The macro rolls over, no way it's holding. Nice run so far, you know, but I don't know. I don't see any kind of hidden bullish divergence at this level. I do like that. I like from the low to that high, you lost 88% of your value once and twice. You rallied here. You're back above the 200-day moving average, also really good. Not very often you're above that level, ever, okay? So, cool to see that. It's all about 168. It's all about, really, to be exact, like, it's a little zone there. It's like 165, 168. You hold that, things could go insane. Why? Historically, that's been the case. There have been a couple times in history where XSPA has regarded 165, 168 as support, and it's gone insane. It's gone crazy. There was a time when it broke that level, went insane. Well, that one time it back tested it September 8th of last year and ran. Not very much. I mean, that's a lot of percentage points actually, but it didn't last long, okay? 73% in less than a month, right, before dumping again. Resistance, maybe now support. So, and it's not at like unreasonable levels where you think, oh, it's deep, possible deep value. So for you, Sean, we want to pay attention to 165, 168, because very real things happen here if it holds that support successfully. We probably need some more data to see that. All right, it's up 1.79% after hours, $1.71. Okay. That's XSPA. Dude, Ross, man. Are you serious? Let's go, dude. We'll get some freaking
Hype in the chat!
ball.
Ross tipped $200. Hey Mitch RT, been traveling, good to see ya. Pick an asset to TA.
Okay, I'll do that, man. Thanks for the wild card contribution. Much love. I hope things are well. What is it? Someone, your airline people, Delta, they write you with a pen. I didn't even know people could literally even write me more. I don't know, because of COVID or computers, you know, thanks to, wow, holy crap. It would have been like, hey man, you were session top Jesus there, but if you can even believe it, Michael Parker came in and tipped 300 today, so thank y'all, seriously, for all the support. Much love. All right, next request is some S-Coin on Binance. That, let's see here. Hey, did it do it? Low to high. It never really hit the 1.618 of extension from the low to the high there. I mean, it's never made a higher low until maybe now, but we still don't know if the low's in. I don't know, man. I think there are just so many more assets out there that one could long than this one. The historical context is terrible. Out the gate, it's only made lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Maybe it's making a higher high. So, let's look here. Let's see here. Let's be okay. So if we look at it like this, it's clearly in a range between 36 cents and $1. It's at 76 cents. So it's not at the low risk area. And look at this, man. No one's requesting super on July 20th when it sprung back tested the spring successfully. What did it do when it sprung back tested the spring successfully? It ran to the top of the structure, the range from May 26th. Can you believe it, man? Yes, literally, you could believe it because that's what we look for. That's what smart money composite operator does. That's what you do here, okay? Spring back test the spring. markups. Now you've tested, you tried to break out 4 different times. You failed. Even recently, after the up thrust, you back tested the up thrust almost perfectly as a resistance. That's not normal. That's the inverse of a spring. You sprung, back tested the spring. Just kidding. You inverse that. Bearish. You're below the 200 moving average. That to me, it could keep going. Sure, I just don't see anything that looks that great, sticks out as a wonderful opportunity. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Trade setup time. I just don't see that. You're nearing the top of the range. That's kind of it. You get what I'm saying? There are times that make way more sense to look at it. Okay, next one. I've never been here in my life, but if you could even imagine, it looks similar to many other assets across this entire crypto sphere. The X, the A, the B, the C, the D, amen. No, we don't say amen until we get what? A confirmation low, which was right here. You guessed it, July 20th, man. When the bottom was in multiple reaction reversal. There's all kinds of chop down there, man. But that was it right there. Okay. And now you're 52 cents. Seems like a very real area. Yeah, dude, that's real. That's so real. I'm not going to ignore that first candle high close though. But you can see, right, look at that candle high close. The first time ever, February 5th of this year. Pretty much regarded February 9th, February 10th. Look at it. It was a resistance, became support. February 19th, February 23rd. Look at this, dude. February 28th, almost March 5th. Look at this. April 18th, April 23rd. Support, May 17th, but then resistance, May 20th. You get it? Resistance, July 12th. Up thrusted. You're below the major levels. That's okay though, because you're making higher lows. You keep making higher lows, everything's going to work out. Wherever Bitcoin goes is probably going to dictate what this thing does. So we could clearly understand the major level, probably the most major level now for us to keep our eye on, is 52 to 55 cents. If you break it, there could be tremendous upside. I mean, I'll say minimum. I mean, it's that high back from February 25th, but it could go much, much higher. Yeah, right there, 98 cents. So 81 cents first target. If you break the 55 cent area, you break 81 cents, you go to 98 cents. There you go. It looks like so many other things, right? Yeah. Low down. Uptrending. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Add inflection point. A little bit weaker than SNX. SNX doing similar things. Okay? Duff, you've been looking at this the same? Guess what, dude? What's taught here, people around the world look at it this way. And they program their bots to trade the way we're looking at it here. You get that? Okay. 37 minutes to your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that's up. It's mine. I broke a 3-day streak of being shadow banned on YouTube. 3 days. It was terrible, man. Demoralizing. I felt like dying. Holy crap. Alright, so wild card. This is the next request. It's the most recent request. The last request, technically. What would I want to look at with my TA fingers? Let's look at YFI. $32,000 is not a joke. It's so real. Remember that time of bullish Garley spring back test? March 25th. Remember that time? Trade setup officially posted to patrons August 6th or 9th. Hit target within a day or two. Here we are again. Same inflection point that goes all the way back to the beginning. I mean, one of the initial swing highs for YFI. You held it not once but twice. You started getting back above it. Consolidation. Divergence was going on. I was like, all right, so this is a place to, obviously, based on history, this is a place where one could take a shot. And it's broken out, and it's on the way, and the first target's $39,700. $39,700. Why? It goes back to August 29th. Look, January 9th of this year, January 17th, March 9th, April 2nd, April 25th, my God, June 14th, a bunch of times recently. So, see what happens. That's the YFI. Patrons, you know, remember that trade setup. So, up 8.2% today, 36 minutes till the daily close. Nice. There you go. No, I've not talked about Hex yet. No one cares about Hex when it's not
Mitch,
mooning. When
bears
it hits the
calling for a
4236
bear
and
market
reverses,
because
all the Hex
S&P
shills go
500
away.
is falling in their eyes. And then just show them the monthly chart and ask them, does this really look bearish? I get no respond back.
I mean, it doesn't look bearish, but dang, man, it's just scary. It's like, what is it? It's just, the monthly's a straight line up. It doesn't stop ever, you know? I get it. It's just, there's only a finite amount of money out there. How can it just keeps pushing the prices higher, dude? Okay. So that was your wild card. That was the most recent request.
Hey Mitch, is cream at $1,000 already? I swear I sold.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The Marshmallow Man told me. Yeah, he just telepathically gave me the answer that yeah, it is. So there you go, dude. All right, man. So it's been a good stream so far. Hour and 20 plus minutes live. Bitcoin's not doing it yet, but look at that level. Set $47,034. It's one wick low from April 25th. There it is, man. Right there. You're below it. You can see the price, that green line. It's very dark. You can barely see it, but you gotta break that, man. You break it, some really nice things happen. I mean, normally it doesn't do much besides go straight up to 50K, above 47K. So it's almost just dragon-like behavior, maybe down sloping consolidation after an impulse down. Kind of not really very good. If you flip the chart over, I wouldn't really like it. I mean, look, it was an inorganic pump or dump, right? It was a dump in the real situation, but inverted. You just look at it, it's like you're in a very, very real downtrend here. This asset inverted could not break the August 13th and August 19th highs. It confirmed it couldn't break it 3 different times, and locally 1, 2, 3 valleys or 3 peaks here. Again, it's like 3 drives, bearish 3 drives. I'm just kidding. Everything's inverse. It's opposite day. It's all bullish stuff. Okay. Yeah, storage looks good. YFI is still fine. Dude, they're all above major levels, dude. Like storage, you can't be worried about storage. I'm telling you, you just can't. That's like a 60-minute bullish Gartley right there too, I think. Let's ignore that. Whoops, wrong. Storage. Look at storage, dude. How can you be worried? It's above the major inflection point. Heck, dude, it's above the 200-day moving average right now. It's just back testing it, holding it. It's just, it ran up, hit 186, and exceeded it. Almost hit the first target. And just Bitcoin get wrecked. So I think all is well. You get it? Why it's good? Storage.
Noise!
Monthly could be bearish engulfing at the 4.236 fib. Senators selling stocks low.
You talking about the S&P 500 fake news? Thanks to 20. I think you mean that. Sweet. Okay, Mad Mario, I'll be waiting, but $10 is insane. Like, I mean, why not just? I mean, what about all-time highs? Highest daily candle close of all time. What's wrong with that, dude? I mean, that's way more reasonable, or at least 220, 324, and then $4, $3.98 eventually. Blink looks good. Blink actually looks like very similar to Ethereum, where it's like making a local high or low, kind of above inflection points. It's not bad. Blink doesn't look too bad.
Noise!
Mitch, please take a look at Axla.
Okay, we'll look at AXLA. Crypto Plumber, thanks for 20, dude. Oh boy, did this just happen? Here it comes. Michael Parker getting called out right now.
Shipping coupons in the stock market.
Session top Jesus fight, $1. One George Washington.
Ross tipped $101. Hey Michael Parker.
It's like the Hey song, but for Michael Parker. But it's Jesus chunks. It's many different things. Holy crap. I don't know if Michael Parker's still here. I think he is. But just don't be worried about storage, dude. You can't be. What do you worry? Dude, I have to play it. Like, I have to, right?
You worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
On storage, nothing to worry about. On band. Hold on, let me get the right band. I can't remember. Yeah, what are you worried about, man? You get it, dude. Eventually, band. Give it a month, maybe 6 weeks. $15 almost. Yeah, dude, you just can't be worried. These things are just midway through. Okay. Anyway, let's
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
let's go to. Well, I mean, I guess we have to get the S&P 500 on the monthly real quick because it's kind of a request, but not really. Jesus, dude. Yeah, dude. It's like, okay. Okay. What do you say? Bearish engulfing at a 4236 sub extension in linear, high to low. What are you talking about? 4236 fib extension. Are you talking about from like the tech bubble and global financial crisis? Yeah. Yeah, dang, dude. That's the way it's anchoring. Okay, so here was the tech bubble 2000. Crash, NASDAQ got wrecked. This is when ninja loans and banks collapsed, right? Okay, from that high to the global financial crisis low. That's how we anchored for Fibonacci. We are at a 4236 fib extension. It is pretty wild. I mean,
Noise!
If you could take a look at that before you head off would be great. Seeing some structure on the weekly. Kings.
yeah, man, we'll look at V-Chain. Sure. Thanks, man. I don't know, really tough call on top. But, you know, there's 15 days left. Money printer could just turn on. But, yeah, you haven't had a monthly close, you know, like where the candle opened, the month opened, and then you close lower. You haven't had that since January of this year. So this entire year besides January, you've had higher highs on closes. Something's gotta give, man, right? I don't know, you just don't know. Here's your log scale, if you wanted to see it. The 236 or 2618 in log scale, it's like 5986. Oh man, this is whack. All right. Okay. Next one was oof. Yeah, I know, man. I get it. It's like it makes so much sense here, doesn't it? 786 bullish Gartley, so real, but it reacted. It went so well, it came back for a confirmation low, and it's just dumping today, down almost 5%. And so you just gotta think, you know, if it gets real bad, then 886 is confluent with that low from November of 2019. If things don't pick up well, that's exactly where it's going. To an 886, not a 786. So yeah, you're at lower risk areas, bottom of ranges. You sprung in March of 2020, COVID crash. Maybe you're going for the back test this spring. So that's the area I'd be looking for. It's still though right at those levels. So it could get back above 332, could go real well. But yeah, it's kind of sketchy. It's like, where is the price action? Where are the buyers at these levels after a confirmation low? It could still just be in development. So patience is required on AXLA. Yeah, at the lower levels of the range. No bids yet. All right, it's confirmed. Michael Parker is not here right now. Dude, there are literal jets flying around outside. I don't know this happened since I moved into this place.
Hey Mitch, could you retail coin please? Thank you.
Just need you to read for me, man. Thank you, dude. All right, so VeChain on the what? Seeing some structure on the weekly, he says. Structure on the weekly. What structure are you looking at on the weekly? What do you see as a structure? I mean, it's like, I saw a bearish engulfing candle last week, gross. There was hidden bullish divergence. It's played out and it hasn't really gone anywhere yet. So I don't know if the weekly sticks out to me as anything spectacular or crazy on VeChain, just because, I mean, undeniably, you had a bearish engulfing candle last week confirmed. Monthly though, last month, bullish engulfing candle. The month before, holy crap. You ever seen this is almost a dragonfly doji. You could almost consider that a dragonfly doji reversal. And it's not a bullish hammer because it's almost, you know, the open was next to the close. And afterwards the engulfing. So I like an engulfing candle, you know, in August. And I like how it's still a valid candle. So indecision after the engulfing candle is always good, and maybe next month we get continuation. And if it continued, there's no resistance till 20 cents, right? On VeChain on the monthly. I mean, VeChain on the 4 hour though, I mean, it was perfect, dude. It was literally perfect from the harmonic, sharp, identified, reaction low, reversal low, ran up, what it do, hit the first aggressive target, sold off, then eventually ran it to the second target and then sold off harder. So now it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's not really doing anything. It looks similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum locally, just consolidating, but hasn't really made a decision on where it's going. Neither is Ethereum. It's trying to break upward, but it's just right there flirting. 23 minutes till a 4 hour bullish engulfing candle would be confirmed, as well as confirmation close above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour for Ethereum. That's real. I mean, that's not a joke. That's like, here's your 200 moving average on the 4 hour. And well, you know, the last 4 hour candle, we were below the 200 moving average. Now we would be engulfing after back testing successfully that high from August 14th as support, engulfing the previous candle and another close above that 200 moving average. And if the price action was good and favorable in the next 23 minutes, a supply line breakout, which is great for more upside, where I think eventually 38 to 3900, if it's gonna do an X, A, B, C, D, that's where it'd be headed, those deeper retraces up there. Okay. Oh my God, man. Yeah, dude, shout out to RED. He bought me a, I don't know, I forgot I had it. I have an Amazon wish list that I don't even, I'm like, wow, I have that? Yeah. So it exists in my, I guess in the description, but he got it for me. It was a huge drinking horn. I didn't know it was gonna be that big. It's like, it could probably hold 3 beers. So eventually I'm gonna have to use that on stream one day to pay honor to Ari for buying it for me. That's crazy, man. I think it was like one of the first gifts on my Amazon wish list that anyone's ever gotten, so I appreciate it, man. He's a former preacher. Dude, we got so many like holistic or wholesome people in this community. So many good, hardworking people with so many different backgrounds. Doctors, lawyers, preachers, you name it, dude. Coaches. There's RED in the chat. Let's go, dude. Thank Thanks, man.
Hype in the chat!
Okay, 21 minutes. I guess I'm just gonna get out of here a little early, since I don't think Michael Parker is gonna respond. Ross, all he has to do is tip $1 and he one-ups you, and he's back to being session top. But I think he went AFK or something. So I don't know if he wants to play the game. You know. Josh G, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I just noticed this a few minutes ago. Please make sure to sync up the Patreon, the Discord. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. I'm a jet. Sorry. Dude, you look like Philip Seymour Hoffman, man. Like, no, I don't actually. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. I'm maybe an unscuffed Philip Seymour Hoffman or whatever. Okay. Hey, there you go. Some of y'all joined the Discord, dude. There it is. I'm spamming you until you join. Okay. All right, y'all. So pay attention to what's happening. Dang it, man. Maybe I should just run out the clock because this is real, dude. Remember? Look at the title of the stream. For real, dude. I mean, you got Bitcoin and Ethereum both attempting to confirm engulfing candles in less than 20 minutes. But it really, the main thing is right here. How it all started today. It's how it's all going to end today. This crossover will probably happen. I mean, maybe it won't, you know. It's like, God, it was so close. How does it not cross over on the new day with the new piece of data? On an engulfing candle. Yeah, Norm MacDonald, definite rip, man. Can't even believe that. Yeah, Ethereum looks great, man. Bitcoin actually looks okay. I mean, above this level that it's breaking right now, you can clearly see it, 47,044. It's pretty much like perfect. That wick low from April 25th, trying to breach it. Look, man, it tried to break it September 8th, 9th, and the 10th in a row, 3 days in a row. It failed, done. Now it's trying again, and it's
Does TA really work on something like the SPX? While it's getting pumped up by infinitive money, I think even fibs are getting scared though.
I'll tell you this, it just kind of is testament to, does it work? Well, what do we know about bullish conditions? When bearish variables present themselves, they oftentimes are not very reliable, and oftentimes if they are reliable, they underperform. So that's real. So that's kind of been the case. Anytime divergence occurs, it's like maybe 1 week of selling and then money printer go burr again. So all bearish variables getting violated like crazy nonstop on the S&P, even on significant timescales. Yeah. This is where we are, on the precipice of an enormous crossroads. Get it? Golden crossroads. Whoa. Whoa. I guess it's obligatory. I must stick around for another 17 minutes. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, man. Ethereum's near its session highs, 34.28. Very, very good. Above its local highs. Well, not local, but the highs that were established before the huge run up. Dude, what's the point of a moon cycle? Isn't the moon cycle normally just like the end of the month, kind of? And people perceive the moon cycles to be like so somewhat significant, when in actuality it's normally just bots and traders reallocating their funds on new monthly candles. That's what happens, man. So it's like you can put weight in that. But yeah, I mean, whatever. We're gonna be all right, man. Not shadow banned, unreal. Like, look what happens when I'm not shadow banned. You can clearly tell. Like, you know. Like, look at the viewers, the viewer count. Everything is normal when I'm not shadow banned. But when I'm shadow banned, it's like we're going back in time to when I had like no following. It's so crazy, dude. So Apple, anyone gonna buy the Apple iPhone 13? I don't think it's gonna have a faster processor. I'm probably gonna buy the new iPad mini because it's gonna have a crazy new processor in it. $500 though, what a joke. But I mean, my old iPad mini is really old, so. And I like taking that on airplanes for reading and stuff. It's really nice. Yeah, JK, good example. It was just recently. Or it's not just, it's gonna have less of an effect. It's gonna have an inverse effect, right? Like the date of El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as its legal tender, first country in the history of mankind to do it, this huge dump happens, right? So it's just like, oh, people think that's so, it is so cool. Dude, you have to understand, that's El Salvador stuff. It's just the beginning. The can of worms has been unopened, or has been opened, was unopened. And now it's gonna cause a cascading effect of more third world countries doing this. And that's Metcalfe's law. More people are gonna be using the system, Lightning Network, everything. More people use it, the higher the price is gonna go eventually. Okay, so it's just, it is stupid bullish. It doesn't always translate immediately on the chart. This is a slow going thing. So Daniel.
Hi Mitch, is there a relevance to moving averages having positive or negative slope so when it comes to crosses?
You always want all the moving average to be upsloping.
Hello Mitch, can we look at LR/BTC? Thanks and best regards.
Thanks, dude. I don't know, man. Like, if it should they be, yeah, you'd want them to. You never want the 200 to be down sloping. That's real bad. So at least the 200 just going kind of sideways. And if you get some price action, more upward price action, the 200 is going to start up sloping again instead of going sideways. And that's really what you want to see. So yeah, always want your moving averages going upward, not downward. That's like pointing towards the direction of the trend or where the price is going. Anyway, price leads these lag indicators, so yeah. All right, what was that? ELA to BTC? Sure, you want. Oh, nice moon. Very, dude, this reminds me of OMG kind of. Yeah, it's definitely like a major double bottom. Definitely look at this, man. It's beautiful. Look at, this is the weekly on ELA. Okay, so your first target's probably 14,552 here. Dude, it was great. I mean, it's like a low on price, a higher low, lower levels negative Momo. That is bullish convergence. And this week it's crossing over the 50-week moving average for the first time since it was above it in May of this year. And I think there's, you know, maybe a minor level from May 31st at 11,888, but that low, that old range from May 18th is substantially higher. Talking about 30% more upside maybe from where it is right now. 30% more upside before you hit another inflection point. So ELA could continue to outperform Bitcoin based on this chart. But dude, look at this. You want to see something absolutely crazy, chat? What chart is this? This is OMG to BTC on the weekly. Look at it. Bottomed out, huge run, sold off, same low. Now it's making a higher low in July of this year, and it's right back at the inflection point. Once this breaks, man, you can go straight up to 45, 67, 48, 58 again. look left. There is tremendous upside on OMG to BTC. So this is implying eventually, maybe you're reacting here, it's absorption of remaining supply, has to take a while. Okay, cool, you had a nice run up, it's got to pull back some. Probably it's gonna make a higher low than previous low and eventually break 2043. When it does that, you can imagine what the US dollar price is gonna do, something similar to Tezos most likely, okay? It would continue its ascent, major rally to much, much higher prices. Yeah. So you coincide this with the analysis in the US dollar, and you have to be so bullish on OMG above $8. So bullish. And that's it, man. And look, this is what it really is. I didn't even mention this. It goes back to July 2017, the lowest low of all time. Look where you are. Tested it once, again, twice, now the third time. Yeah, you've broken it before, and you know what happens when you break it. For real, you go berserk. So you could just be getting ready, accumulation. Okay, 10 minutes, chat. Just running out the clock now, because we could be in store for a golden cross. Bitcoin on the weekly is above all moving averages. Nice. It's not just the golden cross coming, it's also the engulfing candle that will be confirmed. It's a very nice engulfing candle too. Yeah, Ethereum.d. Yep. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream though. I like assets that are at 88% retraces forming M shapes versus assets that are in parabolic runs that are consolidating just at resistance, right? The lower risk is like Bitcoin dominance versus Ethereum dominance. Lower risk doesn't mean that Ethereum.d can't break out soon. It very well could. And based on the trend, it would, right? Because it just keeps making higher highs, higher lows, and the acceleration is real too. So yeah, it's tough, man. Okay, so it's like a $20 request minimum for anyone who tipped me $8.88 to look at Telecoin. If you tip the other part, then sure, like everyone else is tipping $20 to look at requests. Unfortunately, it's like, you know, I can't make an exception for you because you didn't read right here. And it's in the description too. So it's not me being mean or being a bad guy. It's just quality of life situation. Dude, it's Scott Carney, the real Scott Carney. Let's go.
Hype in the chat.
What's up, man? What's up? Hey, go. Hold on. Let me. I'll post it. Go follow this man on his YouTube. Pay that man his subs. Here, I'm gonna post it real quick. There he is. It's him, dude. Yeah, it's harmonic trading. Here it is. Yeah, go sub to that man. He streams Friday around lunchtime, once a week. So extremely high quality stuff, man. His analysis. You don't want to miss it. All right. And soon, hopefully, we will have another fantastic, priceless member of this community joining us, Paula T. Webb. You know, no expectations, of course, but next Monday should be on for an interview with her. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it live or not. I might make it a static video. I might, just don't know yet what would be the best route, because I want it to be seen by the masses, right? Because it's going to be really good information and education for ye, the viewer, okay, and potential viewers.
Noise!
Golden Cross Hype Main. Could we take a look at Zap used?
Sure, dude. Zap.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've been there before, right? Oh my goodness. Oh god, it's so bad, man. Ugh. But yeah, I get it. I get why you look at it, because it lost over 100% of its value from October 2020 to now, man. Yeah, maybe if you get the asset, you get asset. Hold on. If you can get back above 5 pennies, maybe there could be some hope here, but until then, you don't want anything to do with it. You gotta break it, then you gotta back test it as support and hold it. Look like you did that one time in November. Look, you sprung, you back tested the spring, you went berserk. That's what we're looking for. You don't have any of that yet, okay? Yeah, maybe there's a harmonic in development. Okay, dude, it's so illiquid. It's 11,000 volume, right? 11,000 volume on an S coin? No thank you, dude. I mean, like, dude, again, break 5.1 cents, then back test it, then request it again, all right?
New viewer. Sorry about that.
You're good, dude. No worries, man. Just all good. Yeah, dude, we'll look at that asset. 5 minutes, so your daily candle close. 5.1 cents is everything on this chart. You're below it. You got to be above it, then you got to back test it and hold it as support. Okay, we're good. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, this was the crazy pseudo. It was like a crab that never hit the 1618, but it made strategic reasons. You could understand why it wouldn't hit the 1618 because of the context, right? It's always about the context, the levels. March 12th, right? Hit the 1414 area, and at the same time that high, right? That inflection point, and it bounced, and that was it. Maybe reaction low, reversal low here, but holding above 1.7 cents, very, very real. If you can hold this 1.7 cents area, I think the target is 2.4 cents. Yeah, so it's doing kind of what others are doing. It's sprung, but it's never back. It has not back tested the spring since it broke above it. Literally yesterday. So it might come and back test. You cannot be surprised if this asset comes to back test the level that it just breached above, because market participants don't really know that if this is support, if this breakout is real. So same time, it could just, it's like a dragon in ways where, you know, it broke a supply line, it's out, and the eventual target I think would be, even we're being conservative there, probably 2.3 to 2.4 cents up there. All right, that's where you're headed. And it looked like you know, hey, it was a bat, but then the bat failed and it made a 113% retrace. Wow. Okay, go figure. 113% retrace on a lower high on C is nothing. So yeah, whole 1.7 cents, all is well. Anything above that, eventually 2.13, 2.4 cents. You could back test, you may not. That's all I can tell you. There was certainly bullish divergence on this one, like there was on Ethereum and others before the bounce on the third valley, 1, 2, 3 locally. Ethereum still trying to break that local supply line as I'm speaking to you, with only 3 minutes to go until that breakout is confirmed. Bullish engulfing candle on the daily and 4 hour will be confirmed in 3 minutes on Ethereum. Bullish engulfing candle on the daily will be confirmed on Bitcoin in less than 3 minutes. That is why I'm here still, because we have some very significant developments occurring right now in crypto. Yeah. What? Foghorn, why would you say that? Like, what in any universe, or at least this one that we're in every day, would you ever say something like that? It's literally disgusting. Like, why? Because, you know, Brad just banned you. The mod just banned you because you said that, because it's that disgusting, right? Imagine going into a country club and saying that. You want to appeal? You better appeal as soon as you can in Discord to them, because we will not be able to unhide you on YouTube. I'm telling you, dude, it's impossible. The way it is now, because of all the scammers every day we have to hide. There's so many people hidden, so many scam accounts hidden, that like you can't find real people anymore on the hidden banned list. So if you get banned on YouTube, you're staying banned. You're going to have to create a new account. There's no unbanning unless it's happening like the day of. Okay? I don't know, it's so easy to just not say things like that, you know, and maybe I'm crazy, man. Maybe it is difficult for people to not say weird, disgusting things like that. Maybe it is a struggle people have, you know? All right, so here we are. It is your local on the 8s, dude. Okay. So will it happen, chat? Is this a large enough candle to where it's going to make the 50-day moving average bullishly cross over the 200-day simple moving average? Here we are. We're gonna scale out hardcore and keep it like this for the next 20 seconds. And it looks like maybe it won't. I don't know. It could be very close. May not happen till tomorrow, dude. Either way, this is what you want to see. 13 seconds, chat. Wow, and you're about to get a daily candle close above that 47,044 area. Let's go, dude. That's it. We've done it, chat. It is official now. It is literally official. Can we get some hype in the chat? We've done it, chat. We've friggin' done it. We have a confirmed golden cross on the daily and a breakout back above that April 25th wick low. If we don't get hype in the chat, it's over, dude. We must have hype to keep this propagated up, all right? Very real. Very, very real. Gotta love it, man. Great day to not be shadow banned on the day Bitcoin golden crosses. Doesn't happen often, man. The last time Bitcoin had a daily confirmed golden cross, you have to go all the way back, man. All the way back to the date of May 21st of last year. My God, it's been a year and a half since we've seen a daily golden cross confirmed, right? Yes, literally right. And it just so happened to occur with an engulfing candle. Very, very powerful stuff, chat. And that engulfing candle closed above that somewhat significant level. It's very real. Can't ignore it. So let's go to Ethereum, because Ethereum's also done very similar things. Bullish engulfing candle closed above a local high from August 13th. We know looking left, there's nothing there. There's no resistance support over here. Good. So upward and onward, 3,800 to 3,900 targets minimum. We're talking about a 4-hour structure, XABCD. You broke the supply line, chat. Confirmed breakout of a local structure above the 50 moving average too in the 4 hour. Well, great. Fantastic, man. I don't know what you asked for. Crypto looking great. Stocks looking... Oh God, we're gonna have the money printer to keep the stupid inflated prices higher. And okay, they're no value. They could just keep on mooning, man, but whatever, dude. So go.
Let's go.
Thanks for the... What's up? What's up, Bright Colorful, Piles, Muddy, Alec, Lee Plot, Crypto Dinero. What's up, Marco, dude? MR. Bino, what's up, dude? 10 pence. Mario. Symmetry. Good to see y'all. Very, very good stuff. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to leave you with. Who knows what's in store for us now after some really good stuff just happened. You know, just remember, the golden cross is a lagging indicator. It's not really that significant, but it is certainly something that has always happened before long sustained uptrends on daily timescales. You understand that, right? It has to happen eventually. And then, yeah, big one goes up and down, okay, whatever, the cross happened, but eventually the uptrend continues. Okay. And then eventually that 50 diverges after crossing the 200. It diverges away from the 200 because it's a faster, right, moving average, and it keeps up fast, closer with the price. It gets away. You want that 20 and that 50 moving average to get as far away from the 200 as possible, but they're both above the 200. And that's an occurrence that's happening right now. Let's go, Benjamin Lopez. Thanks, man. 100.
Benjamin Lopez tipped $100. Hype in the chat.
Okay, yeah.
Hype in the chat!
Couple hypes in the chat already today. Thank you, man.
Hype because it's ripe.
That's right. Hype because it's right. Maybe a Raven Club. We don't know. Okay, you just don't know. You can get pullbacks, whatever, on engulfings. Okay, so this 4-hour engulfing candle on Ethereum is valid until you get a 4-hour candle close below 33.51 or whatever, right? You haven't back tested a supply line yet. You very well could. You come all the way down to 33.99 and test it and hold it, and then it's still a breakout and a confirmed back test. Okay, cool, no problem. Either there. All right, Scott Carney, man, hit me up. Yeah, I saw your text, dude. I have had people over today. I have had the rest of my electric blinds in my place, upstairs, downstairs. They're now installed, so I've had to be around dealing with that crap.
Can we look at CTX 4-hour? Micro cap S coin lol.
What's up, Charizard, dude? Sure, a little late in the game to be questing, but okay.
Noise!
Why even request this, dude? Thanks
Link
for the
please
contribution.
before you go. Thanks,
Dude.
Mitch.
Sure, we'll look at Link that looks just like Ethereum. I mean, not just like, but locally it does. Locally, it looks as good as Ethereum, where it ran up and it had that pullback. And when it pulled back, when Bitcoin dumped on El Salvador News, it made a higher low than its previous local low. That's really good. Oh, dude, you don't want to know they're expensive blinds. Like, the first batch cost me like, I don't know, 11 plus thousand. This one, there were 9 of them, so it's probably another 10K or something like that. Maybe more. I'll let you know once they bill me again. We have a good relationship, so I don't have to pay up front or anything. Anyway, yeah, bullish and golden candle on CTX on the 4-hour. Congratulations. Maybe some hidden bullish divergence too. Yeah, sure. Okay, the target, if it was gonna get followed through off an engulfing candle, is 44.30. That's it. Charizard, that's all I got, man. I don't know beyond that. It's not at a value area. It's, what do you want, you know? The golden cross happened, okay? You missed it 6 minutes ago. We watched it on stream live, crossover, burp, and it will be etched. It's etched in time now. History, it's documented, it's beautiful. Okay. Link, yeah, Link, let's look at it real quick. It's not bad. All right, notice it's just like Ethereum locally. Low, huge run up, sell off, higher low. Dude, I'm telling you, this is so strong. This is exactly what Ethereum looked like and what it did in April before it went absolutely crazy. So keep this picture in your mind, okay? You're uptrending, you're making higher highs, higher lows. The trend's good. Okay, you higher low locally. All right, so let's go to Ethereum and let's go back here. This is what I'm talking about right here. I had a run, huge run, it sold off, and what did it do? Big pullback, dang, but it made a higher low. And trend before it was uptrending, right? You were higher highs, higher lows. That's what I'm talking about, dude. It's really strong price action for now until something changes. Same thing, right? Like the low, the huge run, the sell off, but then they're higher lows than this low. Strong stuff. Okay. So that was it. That was the request link. So there you go. In NWB, it looks just as good. I mean, maybe go back to it, talk about
Noise!
Poopy Face tipped $21. WRX/USDT1D Plaza 0.0004470 BTC.
Thank you, Poopy Face. Yeah, we'll look at it. So it's just near in that 31.33 area, the high back from March. If you break it, you go up to where you tested and failed. You break 31.33, you go to $35 to $36. I don't know about that. I mean, if you break that, I know you're probably going to $44. But until then, I don't know. Like, I think those are the levels. I think you'll go and you'll test 31.33 soonish. If you break it, which I don't know. I've never claimed to know. If you break it, you go to $35 to $36. If you break that, you go to 44, then 50 after that. Test all-time highs. All right, that's your link. looking really strong locally because of accumulation signature. More market participants own this asset than they did August 30th, August 26th. That's great, man, because Bitcoin's not even showing strength like that. Okay. Alan, keep watching, man. Keep investing in yourself. Education's a lifelong journey. Oh, yeah, WRX. I mean, it was nice. M shape. Pulled back, selling off.
Link/ETH. Fire. Rocket.
Hageki, what's up, dude? Thanks. We'll look at it. Yeah. So, you got to sell off. You look pretty similar to Bitcoin and others locally, right? Underperforming, right? Because Bitcoin's matching at least the high from September 9th. September 9th, here. 129, 130, you're well below it. So this asset, I bet if we looked at WRX to BTC, we would know this thing was dumping on that chart based on the performance to Bitcoin. So we got an underperformer, right? We got Ethereum and Link that are outperforming Bitcoin. And we got this one that's underperforming. So where would I want to put my money? On an outperformer or an underperformer? I would like to take the outperformer on the higher low, not the Bitcoin's recovering, Ethereum's recovering. This one's not. It's recovering, but it's not even close to the same amount as Bitcoin or others. All right, so
It's
that right there.
China to me. China.
All I need to know.
China.
Not want to be
Man,
this
I keep
versus
getting in
others.
trouble for talking about Queen Stack about her fat ass curves. Speaking of curves, you think that curve coin in for a major breakout? Anyways, I gotta go clean some more stung off my shoes. 0.017277700 LTC.
Thanks, Ralph Cifaretto. Thank you, dude. Curve, sure, dude. I think you know all about Curve Coin with Jenny Sack. You know all about Jenny Sack, the 95-pound mole. We'll leave it there, okay? Anyway, give you an M shape in development or something, right? Another one, you know? Would it be a shark? If it's a shark, there's way more downside. This would be, yeah, definitely. It's either a bat or a shark. And the 886 is down here. So I would wait. Why? That's an inflection point. It's the high back from March 30th, and you've reversed here before. So it'd be a spring back test of spring, maybe. Weirdo with the V-chain. So you wait for that probably. And if it never gets there, whatever. One's got their capital allocated in an outperformer, not an underperformer like WRX. Okay. That's it. Yeah, dude, been here before. Wow, look at this, man. Still there. Linked to Ethereum, still there. Stuck in a glass case of emotion. What a beautiful, beautiful bullish butterfly at the maximum threshold of the butterfly, the 1.618 level, right? Just hanging out, just going sideways. I just don't know. I mean, I get it. Like, this is a level where major reversals can occur, but it's also the lowest lows you've seen since September of 2019. So it could be an area where it holds, but like, dude, it's hitting 9,500 ways and it can't break it. If it ever breaks it, yeah, 12,400 ways. 12,400 ways will be the target if it breaks. I don't know. It's having trouble. What if Ethereum starts going insane and Link doesn't go as insane? It's not going to go anywhere. So Link to the US dollar is always going to be the best pair because the US dollar is the denominator that is trash. Ethereum is not trash. It's some of the hardest money that exists on the planet right now. Ethereum, yeah. So why would you tie Link to Ethereum? But yeah, it's definitely at a PCZ, and it's been going sideways since late July. Okay, that was the last request from Hageki Man. So Bitcoin on the new day is just hanging out, just doing up and down, up and down. That's what it does. Okay. So what a stream! What a comeback stream, man. I needed this one. All I needed was just to not be shadow banned by YouTube's algorithms, and life's good, man. I won't stress about things. Price isn't really that crazy today. All right. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thank you, Ross and Michael Parker. Ross for $301, Michael for $300, and others too. I mean, like, you know, you just had Benjamin tipping 100. Any more hundreds today? I don't think so. No. So thanks to everyone though. Really appreciate it. We're back. So I'll be back later. Golden Cross confirmed. Bullish engulfing candle on the daily and 4-hour confirmed. At least on Ethereum. I'll be back. Until next time. And it's confirmed on Bitcoin too on the 4-hour and daily. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.
JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.